That'd be
quite a thing to have to come back from, yeah.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I think D-Dave is topping out right now. Looks like he's just getting ready to go. And I think
we've got some baseball lovers in chat.
Oh, it's all about the Blurns ball. Come on. Alright, John Nash is going to be topping out here, so we're getting ready to go. And once again, this is 6-9. Best 2 out of 3. Alright, we've got players in ready position. We are counting down in 3, 2, 1, go! We're going to be off and running. Both players off to relatively equal starts.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think I like John Nash's board a little bit better at the beginning, just because he has more options. I feel like Dave's board is, like, all of the efficient clears are horizontal, and you just can't clear everything horizontally.
That's true, but I'm a little concerned about that long drop there in that hole in columns 5 and 6.
John Nash does have a hole, doesn't he? Yep.
A very big hole. And D-Dave having to deal with some early garbage too, but he's managing it very well and gets it just nice and clean as I say that.
I think D-Dave's issue is going to be clearing out all this blue. Like, he's getting some of the pieces he needs, but also some not.
Yeah, it's
a lot of
in
the way of the stuff that he needs to do.
But I am liking this combo coming up. That is a very nice combo from Dave.
Beautiful.
Gonna be stuck with 1 yellow remaining.
It's still quite even, isn't it? 6-6 here.
Yeah, it's a very even match so far.
Looks like D-Dave is going to try to clear his last yellow virus from underneath. Meanwhile, John Nash just has to get some.
Ooh, I don't know if
blue in there.
I don't know if that was a misplay or not, but
red.
John Nash
oh my
is
goodness,
out.
What color even is anything?
Oh, D-Dave having a little trouble with that last bit. He'll get a double yellow. He'll be out at 151.
Yep.
Looks like he might have had a bad rotation in that last couple of pieces there.
Yeah, that's always a thing that can happen. And, you know, we've talked about this before, but the last few viruses are always much more difficult than the first few on a level.
Oh, absolutely. It is one of those things you have to deal with when you're a Dr. Mario player. John Nash having to deal with some junk, but he just clears up that red immediately.
I like John Nash's fall avoidance so far on this level.
Yeah, that has kind of been a bit of a problem today, which is where we've had to deal with some long drops.
Yeah,
but unfortunately,
and he does have a big hole in column 7 there, but somehow it just hasn't come into play yet. So that's a testament to his skills, I think.
Absolutely, and that has kind of been the issue with a couple of these games where we've had long drops from maybe about the top third, and just waiting for everything to come down to the bottom, and that just drags you down so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a nice three-way clear from Nash.
Yeah, and he's actually set up quite well to be finishing off this level here.
Yeah, if looks like RNG is cooperating. He gets all the pieces he needs. He'll be out at 311.
He's looking at something like a 10 virus lead now. It's quite a big one.
It's looking pretty good so far. D-Dave, looks like, look, he's doing the right thing there.
D-Dave's board is nice and clean at this point.
Yeah.
He's got access to all of the viruses that he needs to clear, so
yeah,
it shouldn't take him too long, just however long it takes to get the pieces.
Yeah, he does get some nice RNG. He'll be out at 345. So, yeah, looking at about a 10 virus deficit right now.
Meanwhile, John Nash has really opened up maneuvering space on his board. He's got a lot of options for where each color pair needs to go.
Yeah, and he's hitting a lot of doubles too, which is really good to have. Yeah, look, he's extended his lead now to about 13 viruses. He'll get another double there to keep the pace, and another double there to keep it going. And now he's increased his lead to almost 17.
Wow.
John Nash is just kind of playing in another gear at this point.
Yeah. This is great.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here. If he gets a yellow-blue, that'll be a great little combo hit there. Although that would be a nice piece too. He'll get the horizontal he needs. DrMC
he should be pretty well set up now. But he's getting only yellows, so DrMC catching up a little bit in the meantime. While
this is gonna give
John
Dave a
Nash
chance
waits
to
for red here.
Gonna need 2 more reds to come down.
Whittled it down to just a 6 virus lead.
Yeah, and that is a testament to how RNG can really change the scope of a game.
It definitely can, yeah.
And looking
still,
theedave's
pieces are sort of serialized. They're, one on top of the other and not spread out, so that you can work on them independently. So that may be a problem for him as he enters the end game here.
Yeah, but I'm liking his choice of play, trying to find those quick drops.
Do you think he'll go for the T on this last blue? Looks like not.
No, not in this case. He's got the pieces he needs, though. He's out at 545.
Yep.
He's down to 12 virus deficit. If he can really turn on the juice here, he can definitely make this a close game and probably be able to pull ahead.
That would be something.
Looks like John Nash is going to be down to about 21 viruses now, holding on to about a 14 virus lead.
John Nash now has almost no uses for blue, so he's looking for ways to make blue garbage that doesn't get in the way of doing the things he cares about.
Yeah, oh, this will be a nice little double there, too. And you can see he's keeping that blue in column 2 open, so that way he can at least have a blue virus to clear if he has to, and there it goes. Whittled it down to 10 viruses now, but DrMC is run down to about a 9 virus deficit.
Looks like John Nash is going to really be struggling to get all of this red off the board.
He is, and that's going to give DrMC a great chance here. He's burning it down to a 4 virus deficit now. Oh, but the blue is not what he really wants right now. Oh, and a nice double lightning bolt from John Nash brings it to 2. Just needs 1 more yellow, and he'll take game number 1. And there it is.
There it is.
At a 7-15, John Nash takes game 1. Oh, great close
just
game
gonna
there.
Top out here.
Yeah. Yeah, DrMC will take the dunf, and he'll move on to game number 2.
Now, is this our last game of the night, or our last match of the night?
Yeah, we've only got 2 scheduled for today. Just to let you know what's coming up tomorrow. As soon as I can find that.
Yeah, we have a bit of a lighter month this month. Either because of the holidays or because of the shorter qualifying period or something. But
yeah, it's a
we've
little
had
smaller
a few.
than normal. Usually we have a full 16 player field, but we have a little bit of a shorter field. But scheduled for tomorrow for first round action is going to be 4-seed Leviticus taking on 13-seed JB Henry. Fingers crossed he'll be okay enough to do that. Then we'll have 7-seed Sarah Sparkle taking on the 10-seed of Ook the Librarian. And then finishing out round 1 is going to be the 6-seed Dars taking on 11-seed Savage Octagon. That should be a lot of fun.
I love the concept of 7-speed Sarah Spectacular. We got our 15-speed bike and our 7-speed Sarah. Looks like we have readies from both players in the chat, so we'll be getting our next game of this final match for the night off and started pretty soon here.
Yes, we do.
Just need a countdown from Benji.
Yep, John Nash is going to be on set point. DrDave needs to get this to stay alive. 3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like we may have the crown on the wrong side. We'll get that fixed up
We're getting
real
that
quick
work
here.
done right now, so nothing to worry about. And Nash immediately doing some combo work in his opening board.
Yeah,
Already
I really like
viruses.
John Nash's opening on this board. It was very efficient and immediate decision making, which is another really important thing. Meanwhile, theeedave struggling to find places to use blue already because the top, all of his blue is sort of buried at the bottom of the board.
Yeah, but he does open up a couple more blues now with that little bit of with that little combo he hit. Now it's going to be a little less dependent on yellow. Oh, and a long drop there from John Nash. Not something you want to see. But doing a great job. Already down to 8 viruses. Not even a minute in.
theeedave just chewing through his yellow and red enormity at the side of his board.
I am liking what I'm seeing here. He's gonna send a lightning bolt up there. Very nice. Just one more virus though for John Nash, and the double yellow will do it. He's out at 121. But
theeedave
is not going to be
far
far behind
at 127. Just 6 seconds difference at the moment.
Yeah, and that's only 2 viruses right now. So this is an even matchup so far in this second game.
Yep.
But theeedave having to deal with a little bit more blue than he'd like to deal with.
John Nash, his board was once again set up for lots and lots of horizontals, and like they sort of conflict with each other, so you can only get some of them. So he's been prioritizing and picking which ones to do vertically instead of horizontally.
Yeah, theeedave had to deal with a bit of a long drop there in column 4. But that is actually going to set up for a horizontal clear if he gets a double yellow. And there it is. Does he get to it? No, not going to do it. But setting things up still very nicely, though, for theeedave on his side. John Nash, though, down to 9 viruses, down to 7 now.
theeedave with 2 entire columns empty of viruses, coming up to 3 as he clears this yellow virus in the middle.
Yeah, doing very good here. Looking to be... Oh, didn't go for the horizontal, John Nash.
No, 3 columns empty. Now 4. Oh my goodness.
Alright, so John Nash just needs 1 more red, and he'll be out of 7. Gets out at a 302. Oh, and then long drop from theeedave there. That's not what you want.
Yeah.
But he's doing the best he can under the circumstances. He's still making the best plays.
It doesn't look like he'll be all that far behind, actually.
He won't be for now, but again, this is kind of one of those things where, John Nash's efficiency is really going to start coming into play here.
Definitely, yeah. And, these things are cumulative, so,
Yeah.
A little bit of a loss on this level, a little bit of a loss on that level. Pretty soon you're talking real money,
Yeah, exactly. So, a nice little combo there from theeedave. He's holding himself to about 9 viruses. So yeah, that lead has increased a little bit.
Dave has a really interesting horizontal setup. So he's decided to abandon the crazy multiple horizontals at once plan that it looked like he was trying to set up there.
Yeah, I don't think the hero strats are what you're really wanting right now.
I don't know. I mean, if you're a little bit behind and you're playing for your tournament life, maybe they are.
Possibly, but it's like I am not someone who likes to play the hero. I mean, I can't really play one anyway. John Nash, though, having to deal with a little bit of a high garbage count here.
Yeah, he has sort of boxed himself into having weird positions in a couple places, hasn't he?
Yeah, he kind of has. Looking to be a pretty good setup, though. He can just take care of a couple things, and he'll be out of here. Gets that nice little tuck. That's nice.
And now he just needs red to be on to level 9.
Yeah, let's see if it'll pop up for him. He's got one. He's a couple. That's the right play there with that double red.
Amazing.
And there it is. It's a 5-15.
You know he was sitting there waiting for that double red for like 30 pills. It only looks like he got lucky, but he was waiting a long time for that.
He absolutely was. And going into level 9, John Nash now with about 34 viruses to go. And theeedave just needs a couple more.
Just needs a little bit of red, and he'll be out.
He got the red.
A little bit of a pause buffer.
And he's at level 9.
This joke will never get old.
Oh, it never will. He is down by 13 viruses, so it's still... the lead is still extending by John Nash, but theedave's got to really kind of put pedal to the metal here.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know about that play, though. I think theeedave might have gotten a little desperate trying to find a place to put those pieces. Missed a horizontal clear there with that with column 1 on that red.
Yep. That'll add a little bit of garbage for him.
Yeah, I think theeedave might be tilting just a little bit.
Oh, maybe.
But he's doing okay with what he's done.
I don't know. He looks like he's staying pretty calm.
Deficit. Yeah, he's still on a 13 virus deficit right now, but it's looking okay. But it's looking like it's going to be John Nash going into round 2.
I'm confused by John Nash's setup in the bottom right.
I think it might be a case of he wants to get. I don't know what he's trying to do with that, but that'll be a good way. That'll be a good way to.
Oh no, that's a misdrop for sure by John Nash, and that's going to make it even more awkward to finish off things in both corners here.
Yeah, it will be. It looks like he might have tried to go for the horizontal, but it didn't work out. Having to deal with a lot of junk now. This might give theeedave the chance he needs, and he does. He's whittled it down to 2. theeedave trying to catch up.
Now a 4 virus difference. At the last second,
theeedave
it
didn't
became
go for the
close.
combo, but he goes for the drop.
3 virus
so 3
difference.
viruses down.
But this is just needs a little bit of red here for John Nash. So
yeah, and he gets it at a 747.
Oh, with
and
just
John
one.
Nash is gonna take
just 2 viruses left for theeedave at that point. So
yeah,
wow,
that was so disappointing there for because you know theeedave was really close there, and in 8:03 he'll finish off.
Super close.
But John Nash moves on to round 2. He'll play on Saturday. Oh, what a good couple of games we've had so far.
Yeah.
So with those results, so John Nash will take on the winner of Leviticus versus JB Henry in round 2, and Floyd 1977, our number 1 seed, he'll be taking on Dave Smith Says for round 2 on Saturday.
All right.
So that is all the games we have scheduled for today. So make sure to come back tomorrow. We will be finishing off our preliminary round where it will be Leviticus versus JB Henry, Sarah Sparks